Losing a few extra pounds or simply eating healthier are some of the most common New Year's resolutions, but it can be overwhelming to say the least to get started. Walk into the grocery store and you may be bombarded with questions of what to get. Joining me now is Debi Silverman, a Mayo Clinic nutritionist. Good morning, Debi. Thank you so much for being here with us this morning.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Well, the last few weeks, people tend to overindulge. I know I have myself. And after all, because it is the holidays, what do you suggest for people wanting to get back on track and eat healthy?
So what I like to tell my patients is that there are three pillars that one needs to look at when you want to improve your health and get back to healthy eating. So one would be movement, two, of course, nutrition, which I'm talking about this morning, and then thirdly, as we all know, getting enough sleep. So that can affect your ability to make the right choices.
And what is the best strategy for those looking to eat healthier? I know you mentioned that tier, but kind of to keep yourself in check.
So what I like to suggest to people is to focus on more of a whole foods type diet. You mentioned the supermarket earlier, and you know, the old strategy used to be shop in the outside aisles. However, nowadays, when you see some of the more modern supermarkets, the outside aisles have become the inside aisles. So what I recommend is looking for foods that have less than 5 ingredients. And always remember to read the food labels. A couple of things to focus on is serving sizes that would be in the container. So anything that's processed food would be something in a bag, a box, or a can. So make sure you look at how many serving sizes. Also the sodium. The sodium should be less than the number of calories per serving, and as well as the added sugar, which is a new thing. So the federal government recommends that if you're a man, you want to keep your added sugar to 50 grams or less per day. Females, 40 grams or less of added sugar. Also, if you have heart disease, the recommendation is 38 for male and 25 for female. So we're not talking about what might be in fruit. That's kind of typically, I find my patients are confused about that and have gotten some misdirection. So you want to make sure you do include fruit in a healthy diet, even if you are diabetic.
And what goals should people set when they're looking to change their diet?
So the best way to look at goals is to be realistic. So if you're not exercising, to say that you're going to exercise an hour a day, or to say that you're going to eliminate all sodium from foods is not being realistic. So for example, say that you're going to eat a plant-based meal 3 times a week, or you're going to exercise 3 times a week, or start to read food labels, limit your added sugar. But be realistic. I find many people, get discouraged because they'll say, well, I want to get back to what I weighed, when I graduated high school, which oftentimes, as we know, isn't realistic and may not actually be a barometer for your long-term health.
All right, and this is what I want to know. Is it okay to just reach for that cookie every now and then?
So even the dietitian will eat cookies once in a while. However, I try to make, I have a lot of recipes I use where I will use substitutes to make healthier cookies. There is a lot that you can find online. If, you never have to buy a cookbook anymore. Let's face it, you can Google online. I often will make things with oatmeal, with granola, with raisins, using raisins or applesauce or pumpkin instead of adding sugar in. So I think it's fine to do that. I think that not forcing yourself to be so rigid often breeds success. Rigidity is something that people realistically, because we're all human, have a difficulty with. So I think that cookies are okay.
Oh, good. That's great to hear. I mean, everything's good in moderation. All right. Well, this is such great information. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you for having me. Appreciate it.